So I wanted to share with you guys today what I feel like is the most underrated truck on the road right now in regards to like an overall awesome hunting rig. And that would be the Jeep Gladiator. So how I came to the decision to buy this was I had a Dodge Ram 2500 diesel and a Polaris Ranger Crew. When I bought the side-by-side, it was great to have. It was really fun. We enjoyed going on a lot of rides with it. I got a family of 4, and we went on a lot of fun trips with it. During the hunting season, it was incredible to have. You can go up and down the Forest Service roads and get up there quickly, and usually get it fits 6 people, so you could just load it up and go. But unfortunately, I found myself not using it during the off season. During the summer months, you go drive it out on roads and you get crazy dusty, and call me pansy, but like it just got annoying. You'd go on a ride and immediately have to go shower and clean out every nook and cranny to get all the dust off you. So it just ended up sitting in the garage more than we would actually use it. And I was hoping there would be a better way, and I couldn't really find a truck that wasn't too big or too small to where it would limit me too much. But then in 2018, there was rumors that Jeep was coming out with the Jeep Gladiator. And so immediately when there was an option available to get one, I bought one. So I traded in the Dodge Ram truck. I ended up selling the side-by-side and picked myself up a Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. I picked this thing up from the dealer. I had a 2.5-inch Mopar lift installed straight from the at the dealership, and that was the only modification I made at that time. And so that's how I drove off the lot. Oh, I've had it for about 2 years now, and how's my experience been? Very positive. I love it. It does everything I have wanted it to do. It goes everywhere that my side-by-side went comfortably, and it's just extremely capable. And we've enjoyed it a ton. And I'm glad I made the move that I did. I don't regret it at all. I can use it like a regular vehicle for driving back and forth to work. It just did everything. And so I've absolutely loved every second of it. How has it been for hunting? It's been incredible. I've taken it on a number of trips. Took it on a DIY hunt in Idaho and had a great time there with it. Saw everyone driving their side-by-sides, driving some of the Forest Service roads, and I was able to go right where some of them, where all of them were able to go with ease. And I was nice and warm the whole time, so because it was freezing when I went. So it's been very capable. There's an area I archery hunt here in Utah that goes up a nasty Forest Service road, really rocky, some steep spots. This thing just climbs up it like nothing. So it's just extremely capable being a truck, and it's the perfect size to go up some of these Forest Service roads. It's not too big, it's not too small. I feel like it's just right. Other thing that I feel like this kind of has a special place is when COVID hit, this became our getaway vehicle. I throw the family in it, and it's got tons of room in the back, so you can throw all your gear and go. And that summer when COVID hit, we just were driving up in the mountains. It was a beautiful time, and so it kind of has a special place because it got our family out when everyone was scared to go places and stuff, and we had our own adventures, and it was probably one of the funnest summers we've had in a long time, just because of where this thing could take us. Another area I've been impressed with it is towing. This is rated to tow 7,000 pounds. I have a Jayco, it's an X213 or 213X. It's about, the max weight on that is about 5,500 pounds. And as long as you're going 60 to 65 miles per hour, this thing totally is capable of towing. It'll do it just fine. It holds very steady on the road. Yeah, it could use some extra power for sure. This has just the regular V6, but it does the job. Like I said, I never really towed anything too much with my Ram other than the side-by-side. And this has been able to do the job just fine. So no complaints other than maybe the gas mileage with towing. You can go probably about 150 miles on a full tank towing a load that size if you're lucky. So So overall with towing, it's been good. I'm happy with it. For what it is and the size of it, I think it does the job just fine. And utility. I've used it around to just do regular household chores, going back and forth to Home Depot or making trips to the dump. We have a family cabin. I brought it up there a couple times to haul wood, prep that place for the winter. It just does it all. You can use it like a regular truck if you're not into the whole Moab experience or anything like that. There's just so many different things this truck can do. Over the 2 years, I've upgraded some things on it, so I'm going to discuss what those are right now. Sorry, I have really thrashed this thing coming out here, so it's quite dirty, but it came with 33-inch Wild Peaks, and I upgraded them to 35-inch and got some black rhino rims. I think it looks pretty good. Next upgrade I made was to get a DV8 front bumper with this Smitty built winch on there. I think it gives it a great look. And probably my favorite upgrade has been the ARE topper. It's been amazing to have. One of the downsides to this truck is the truck bed is kind of shallow. It's not very deep, and so a lot of things will stick up out of the truck bed if you don't have something on, so it makes it harder for a tonneau cover. But this topper or shell or whatever you want to call it has been great to have, and so I've enjoyed just being able to feel like I can just throw my gear in there, protect it from the weather, and be able to stack it high too. All right, so what are my dislikes? It is a little small on the inside. It's not horrible though. It's bigger than the Colorado, the Tacoma. It fits my family of 4 just fine. I have a daughter in a car seat and a son just in a booster chair, and they fit great. So as they get older and they're out of those, I think it'll be even better. But it is a little small. I miss the Dodge Ram because it had the mega cab and there was just loads of room in that thing. But I'm still happy with it. It's still enough room to get us by. It's just, I wish it was a little bit roomier. As a commuter, not the funnest thing to drive as a commuter every day. You definitely have to pay attention a lot more when you're driving them. They're not as smooth, especially when you get lift and mud tires on them, all that fun stuff. They're a little bit squirrelier on the road, but still, it is not bad. It's just not the most ideal car to drive commuting every day. I drove the Colorado before I bought this, and I love the way it drove. I was just a little worried about the capability and fitting my family in it, so that's why I ultimately went with this. But I have commuted with it. The longer wheelbase does make it a smoother ride than I would say a Wrangler. But still, not bad. Just a little annoying maybe. Gas mileage. Gas mileage is not that great, but I didn't buy it for that, so I guess, I mean, it's not going to get good gas mileage. I wish the diesel was out when I bought it, but even then, the tow rating suffered a little bit on the diesel, so I still think I would have rather gone this route. And the last thing is power. I wish it had a little bit more power, but it is what it is. It doesn't. So yeah, it can struggle accelerating, especially when pulling a camper or pulling a trailer of some sort. I don't always, I wish it was there. It's like, oh, even a small V8 would have been awesome, but other than that, I can't complain. I've loved it. Don't regret it at all. If you're looking for the ultimate hunting rig, I think this is it. Like, it's capable of doing a lot of different things. So check them out. Message me if you have any questions. I'd love to answer any of them, but thanks for watching.